morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thank you for booming in. Shout out to all the meta maniacs worldwide. We are surviving the bear market. When Pulsechain, I see that Heart is ramping up the videos, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go doing the math, testing the test nets. And I'll tell you, for the gunners that got in early on the sacrifice, it may be a boomer. Not financial advice. I'm not your crypto daddy. You know the deal. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me check out the chat. Shout out to the Discord. Make sure you drop a comment, both in the chat and the Discord. Share in the Discord. We're still here. We are still here. Am I getting an echo? Mic check. Am I getting an echo? A little bit of an echo. Not too bad. Let's check out the math. Turn off these coins. Let's see who the gainers are today. As Bitcoin slows down, $29,000 on BTC. People are waiting. Look, Luna is still trending. Luna's still trending. People think that, that thing's coming back. Sheesh. I wouldn't hurry up and wait for that one. I wouldn't hurry up and wait for that one. Let's check out the math over here and see who the top gainer of the day is. At least here on the Trading View watch list. Crow, CRO. And I like this platform. The baby Binance of the West. They got some corporate backing. I like them. I had a little baby bag. No, I still probably do have a small bag. But I consolidated, guys. I got it even out of Phantom. I even consolidated my Phantom bags. So where's FTM? Up today against ETH slightly. But still reading sell against ETH. The winners today, Crow, Waves, which is here. I don't even know why it's really on our watch list, to be honest with you. I mean, Waves is an OG, but I really don't use it. Hex. Okay, this is one we've been watching. This is Hex against ETH. Look at that. Hex against ETH. Look at that. Okay, and that's reading buy. In anticipation for Pulsechain, and I think launching in a bear market is probably better than launching in a bull, honestly. It would bring all the attention to Pulse. There's nothing else going on. I mean, you got your little baby platforms, your little drips, and your piggy farms. I mean, they're going on. I know. Okay, but the scale, the size, the noise, the racket going to cause it's going to turn heads for a moment. And what are you going to do? You have Ethereum, right? You have ERC20s, right? Are you going to claim your free airdrop? Are you going to claim your free airdrop? What that airdrop's going to be worth, we have no idea. I don't know what it's going to be. It could be worth less. Or worth more, I don't know. But every single ERC20 token and your favorite NFTs are being copied on over to the Pulsechain. And they're creating the P version, PUSDC and P all the rest of them. Now, even if that is worth 1% of all the ERC, what's 1% of all of the Ethereum blockchain? I mean, there's something there. There's something there. Even if you capture, and it's probably going to be more, maybe, perhaps. I'm not your block father. But there's a strong possibility. I mean, it could be, more than 1%, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I have no idea. But what will it capture? Every single token. That's the big hook right there, guys. And that's why I'm excited about it. It's not because of Richard and his Rolexes or anything like that. I don't care. I need me a Rolex, though, I'll be honest. I need me a Rolex. Not need, but would like. Would like. I don't need anything wild. I don't even have to get the Daytona. Give me a little sub. Get the little Submariner. Why not? I don't need anything icy either. I feel like that's the standard, Every good man should have maybe a sub. Drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. See who the losers are. There's a lot of red. A lot of red. A lot of blood. Ape is down 9%. You know, like I told you, I like Ape. I'm into the other side and what they're building, the brand over there. But right now, even that it's dipping, I'm not all that interested in trying to acquire this now. I feel like there's more potential downside in the Bored Apes and all these. And I'm not saying that they're going to doom and gloom and it's all over. I think they just got to experience a little more pressure. I don't think that they've experienced it yet. And I want to see a little bit more blood before I decide to maybe fire. You got your Theta down 8%, Solana down 9%, Sandbox down 8%, Polkadot down 8%. It's a bloodbath out there. It is a bloodbath. So as we've survived this bear, it's hurry up and wait and when pulse. If you didn't get into the sack phase last summer, I don't know what to say. It's not like we didn't talk about it. If you didn't get into the sack phase for Pulse X, that's a whole nother variable. It's one that I don't even really talk about, but you know, I sacked for that one. I'll keep it $1.55. I sacked for that one as well. And you know, thinking about the big picture has similar tokenomics. I think the same starting supply as Pulse will. But right now it's like one on the testnet, at least. It's like one Pulse gives you about 3.5, 3.4 Pulse X. So, you know, will a whale provide liquidity at 1-to-1? You know, is there a move there? You know, is there more potential upside with Pulse X? Perhaps maybe. Always New said lost 76 gains on the portfolio. Hey, I mean, the markets are down. And as I said, you know, I think there's a strong case for BTC to lose 85% of their gains from the high. And that's why I think there's still a possibility we may slip and slide and dive in to the teens. I'm talking about even as low as maybe, you know, 13, maybe even below. It's not highly likely, but it's still something on the table that needs to be considered. Now, I'm not a doomer or a gloomer because I think that ultimately it will swing back around and meet all-time highs. You know, let me keep it a buck. But yeah, losing 76% of your portfolio. Listen, I'm not going to lie and act like, you know, I haven't lost a significant amount. Okay. I mean, you know, everybody's not down at least 50. If you're telling me you're only down 20, 30%, get out of here. Okay. And then, you know, unless you've just been holding BTC and buying some dips. Yeah. Stock market, not good. Maybe listen, you know, there's ups and there's downs, but listen, the big picture is, and you've been here for a while. Always new is not so always new. It's not so new anymore. Okay. I know you've been here for a little bit. I mean, so you've seen the volatility. You've seen some volatility. And how many times has big BTC and your favorite altcoins dipped more than 50%? Several times. I mean, you know. So as I've said before, it's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. How much time have you done with quality bangers? Like BTC and ETH. Those are the top quality ones. And, you know, there's other ones that show a lot of promise. But, you know, as I've said, that's the name of the game here, BTC and ETH. BTC, I don't got to explain why. And then ETH is what everybody wants to copy. Everybody wants to do smart contracts. So BTC is the Apple. Okay, yeah, it's not the fastest one. It has high fees. Okay, I get it. The Apple iPhone didn't copy and paste on the first version. Okay, there's plenty of Samsung products that are faster than the iPhone and that have higher megapixels or whatever, but they're not the market leader. They're not. Everybody's trying to copycat iPhone. And listen, I'm not even holding iPhone anymore. I used to have an iPhone. I don't need an iPhone anymore. See who all the other winners are here. You got Shib. But, you know, the wins here are small. You know, the top winner here is Wave up 5%. It's not really anything exciting. It's not anything exciting, you know. So surviving the bear markets, it's about hurry up and wait. Whether you're waiting for Pulse or you're waiting for your favorite kaboomers to come and kaboom back. Come back and kaboom. Yeah, stock market's not good. There's a lot of uncertainty, but listen, in the big picture with the hyperinflation going on and the printing of money, these guys are going to print money into infinity. I don't see a reason for. Well, I do see a reason for them to stop, but I don't see them disciplined enough to stop. They're like drug addicts. They want that free helicopter money. And everything else is in the red. Price predictions for Pulse. Been looking at a lot of those videos out there. It seems like straight out of the gate, a lot of people are expecting at least a 6 to 10x. And then you see the other videos, they're talking 10,000, all this. And listen, there's some wild gains to be made. Okay, I saw a chart comparing the gains of all major smart contract platforms and exchanges like BNB, like Cake, like AVAX and others. And the average gain in the first year for those is somewhere about 500x. From the very beginning. So, and that's an average. Is it 500x or 500%? No, I think it's 500x. 500% will be a 5x, and I think that most of those projects did way more than a 5x. Always New said Luna is a really failed project. Obviously, and that's the point I've been trying to make, is that you never know in crypto. You never know. So with something that looks pretty legit, because I was checking out Luna. I talked about Luna, and I'll be honest with you. You guys know I never bit the bait, and I never found enough incentive for me to bridge on over capital from the EVM machines. But I definitely covered it, and I understand why it was attractive to so many. But you even had hedge fund managers like what's this guy, Nova Gratz? He got a tattoo and everything. Tattoo saying lunatic and all that. So people were, this is legit. The corporate heads are in this, but you never, anything's possible. Anything's on the table, and crypto's not always what it seems. This is a space where Shiba, Doge, meme jokes can take off into space and beyond, while corporate looking tokens that are backed by hedge funds can completely crash. And all this time, why isn't Hex on any of these pages? So the gatekeeping is real, guys. Okay, not only for the champ, but other projects and people in the crypto space. And that's why I'm attracted too. I would pay attention to that type of stuff. At one point, BTC itself was gate kept, and people really wouldn't pay attention, or even to a certain extent still now, the algorithm doesn't really favor decentralization and crypto in that sense. There's a certain gatekeeping going on. And people want to, and then you still got your guys that want to believe in Ripple. It's that type of mentality. It's like, the big banks, the big thing, and like, that force, because it's going to exist. That force, that will, is the type of force that could censor and gatekeep things like BTC. And at this point, you got to ask, like, things like Hex, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that being said, things in crypto aren't always what they seem. Hex, Ether, all these other things, you got to make sure you're comfortable losing it all. You got because at any day you could wake up, this could be all over with. There's so many vulnerabilities and variables going on, and this is an experimental space. It's the Wild West out here. If you're not ready, to be your own man, then please step aside and go get yourself an FDIC insured account and go to the regulated games. Shout out to Midas. I see you. Best wishes. Question, champ. What's the best alternative for fiat like USD on long term? Long term? I can't tell you. Now you're saying what's like an alternative, like a stable coin? You got your big dogs, your US dollar tether, USDT, your USDC, the Coinbase, and your DAI. I think those are the top three stables that have the most liquidity and the most trust throughout the markets. Now, you can argue how one's better than the other. There's all kinds of pros and cons, but those are the three. Now, what's the alternative for fiat other than stable? I mean, I would say Bitcoin or ETH. And that's about it. So I don't really know what your question is, if you're looking for an alternative in the form of stables or an alternative in a form of like trying to hedge against fiat. Okay, because traditionally, the hedge would be gold, but you could have bought gold 10, 15 years ago about the same price it is now. So I mean, I'm not sure if that's been such a good hedge. I mean, it looks shiny, and I'd take more silver, I'll tell you that much. But, speaking on the facts in the past, 20 years, I'd say it's not that big of a gain. Or not. I don't even think it's done much at all. For fiat, yeah. I mean, like if you're talking about like a stable coin, right? Like something that's stable. USDC, DAI, those are just, cryptos that are perhaps stable. I mean, you saw UST completely break down. That for a while was a stable coin. It was a new gunner, and everybody thought it was going to be a winner. But look what happened. I never really got into it, to be honest with you. I really didn't. The stable coins that I've handled the most, I would say, are USDC first, DAI, and then USDT third. And those, but I think that Tether USDT is the largest one as far as market cap. For a minute, stable euro coin was making some noise, but I don't think it goes anywhere. You know what it is that euros have been losing purchasing power against dollars. So aside from crypto, the dollar in the fiat space is the strongest. It's been strong this year. The dollar against all these other foreign currencies has been doing well. So I think you could buy more euros now with the dollar. So you got more power. So it follows logically, if you're going to make a stable coin, you want to have it pegged against the dollar instead of another foreign currency, like a euro or a yen or I don't know, or a pound. So when Pulse, guys, when Pulsechain. When Pulse. That's all I'm waiting for. 4th of July, 6th of June, these numbers. Who's buying the Lunar Crash says, oh, okay. Not me. Not anyone I've seen here in the chat. Guys who buy the Lunar Crash are guys that think they're smart. Honestly. Like, guys that are not dumb, but that they're not that smart, they're probably buying the Lunar Crash. I'm sure people saw it at $1, 50 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents. It's like, man, this can't go any lower. I mean, it was $120 just like last week. Where is it now? It's less than a penny the last time I checked. I'm not really checking. Is it going to come back up or not? Like, it may. But, I'm saying there's more reason for a bunch of other coins to go up than for Luna to go up, honestly. And I'm not saying that it won't. I'm not saying that either, but I'm not hurrying up and waiting for that one. I don't like to deal with losers, guys. I don't like to deal with losers. And that's a loser. It lost. Now maybe it comes back, and there's a good comeback or everything. But I'll wait. If that's the storyline, I'll wait. I'm not here trying to cheer on the underdog Luna. Come on, you could do it. No. The fact a centralized figure can cause so much damage highlights the danger of putting too much economic energy into a centralized project. Be careful. There you go. It's true. It's facts, Jack. They saw Novogratz getting a lunatic tattoo. They saw the corpse jumping in, and people got a little too comfy. They got a little too comfy. A little too comfy out there. Can't get too comfy at all. You can't get too comfy. If you're going to be comfy with anything, I would say it's BTC. But, even with that, you don't know. Satoshi's Santa Claus. Champ channeling his inner Trump. I don't hang with losers. I never thought of that. But, yeah, it's a loser. Do you want to deal with a loser right now? I don't want to deal with any losers right now. I don't want to talk about losers or any losses. I want to talk about wins and kabooms. Where is the kapump and the kaboom at? If it's a loser, I identify it's a loser, and let me get away from the loser. Get away from the losers. Some people want to dissect the losers, and then you got a lot of people trying to help the losers. The white knights. Losers need to help themselves first. But I'm sure Midas doesn't want to hang with losers either. Shout out to Adrian Kent, 2 thumbs up. I see you. Shout out to everybody out there. There's a giveaway going on the Discord for whitelist for the gold spades. I think it's a 3-day long giveaway, and there's going to be 5 spots given away, I think. Just make sure you go over there, click on that. And if you want to bypass all these giveaways and just get on the whitelist and be able to mint the gold spades NFT for free, you can get yourself a Medal of Honor in the secondary market. The link to the Medal of Honor NFTs is down below, mohnft.cc, and you can read all about it. And that was also a free mint. Okay, so but those are already minted out. So if you want one, you got to get them on the secondary. I own 0, so just so you know, I do not have any Medals of Honor. So I have nothing to do with the price or anything like that. It was a free giveaway. Did you claim the EVMOS airdrop? I don't think so. The last airdrop I claimed was a Hedron airdrop from Hex just the other day. And I talked about it on the other live stream. Hedron.pro. Hedron's a new platform that is going to let Hex stakers collateralize their stakes. And they did an airdrop to anybody that has a Hex stake. So depending on how many stakes and how long you have, there's some tokens over there. Mike says we're both looters. We have no medals of honor. Yeah. I guess my gold medal here is on the right hand side on the bottom, but that's not registered. That one's not registered. It's a copy. Yeah, we have no medals. Yeah, there's a couple sales. I think I don't know if the floor is like what 15 Matic. I don't know what it is, but you guys can click around and see what's going on. But if like I said, if you want to bypass and be able to get on the whitelist, MOH NFT, you can link to the secondary markets through there and try to snag just all you need is 1 token. You can get on the whitelist. Now, if you want to win another NFT, the 2022 Meta Championship ring that we'll be releasing later this year, you need a combination of the Medals of Honors and or the gold spades that we're going to be dropping. So, I think you're eligible to claim that DeFi user and NFT holder. Was it significant? I mean, was it like, $5 or was it like 50? Was it 500? What was that? Oh, this is Cosmos. Oh, yeah. I know they did a lot of airdrops over there as well. I know they did a lot of airdrops. And you know what? I want to say that one of you guys must have posted that in the Discord, if I'm not mistaken. And if you haven't, do it again, or do it now. You know, it's we have a channel over there, current and potential airdrops on the Discord. And I want to say it was already posted, but post it again. And let me know. I mean, was it significant? Was it, sometimes it was like, the Hedron, when I ended up getting Hedron the other day, it was like $10, $15, something like that. It wasn't that much. But, we've came across airdrops that it's 500, 5,000. I mean, I remember the ENS airdrop. I'm just like, that was like over 10 racks. Next big Cosmos airdrop after EV Mos is GNO Land. Okay. Yeah, we've had several guys talking about the Cosmos ecosystem, IBC, and all that. We're interested. I'm not heavy-handed on it. I'm not really using it, but I'm not ignoring it at all. So make sure, slide on in to the cord and drop the linkage. Did someone say the greatest airdrop? Kaboom! Talking about the greatest airdrop. Guys, I know I'm sounding type shilly right now, a little shilly right now, but I'm excited, and it's one thing I'm looking forward to. Is this Pulsechain Hex Gang? Is this Pulsechain Hex Gang? Shout out to My Life is Awesome. I haven't seen him stream in a while. Yeah, all I hear is Pulse. Always News says 435 worth on that Cosmos airdrop. That Evo. Okay, that's nice. Nice. What are the requirements for that? It was significant until the crash. Yeah, I mean, so was most things. Yeah, definitely pay attention to that. Thanks a lot for reminding me, because I don't know if it was you or someone else that mentioned that, but I definitely heard of it, but I haven't claimed. But yeah, all I hear is pulse, though. I'm going to be honest with you. All I hear is pulse. The pulse is beating. I hear the heartbeat. Like it makes sense with this guy. He's got extra little layers. The Richard Hart, Rich, the Hex, the whole. I see through it. But it's well thought out, to be honest with you. And if you haven't read some of the book, you could see how he's kind of been weaving the thread. I'm not above sending nudes for airdrops. Chill. Chill with that. You can send them on over to someone else, bro. Or you start your own OnlyFans. You guys are wilding out. Yeah, so, as far as this airdrop, guys, again, even if you are not involved at all, you're still going to get an airdrop. Every single token that you have on your Ethereum blockchain wallet, if you got to make sure you have it on your wallet, not on the exchange, on your wallet, on your MetaMask, or whatever other wallet you use, but, most people use the Meta. This is a hook. Okay, so for the haters out there, and then for the many people that haven't been able to hear about the information because this thing has been gatekept, what are they going to do? People are going to talk about it. It's easy to talk about, hey, did you get your free? Oh, what do you mean a free airdrop? Yeah, every token has been dropped over there. Now, what's it worth? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, even if it's worth 1%. And this is going to be huge for the exchanges. These exchanges sitting on other people's bags that they have their own wallets. For people who don't take their bags off exchanges, they're going to be getting a bunch of airdrops. So the exchanges are going to have major incentive to go claim these airdrops. They got Bitcoin. They got all kinds of ERC20 wallets. MetaMask could release their token before end of this year. Yeah, that's covered in potential airdrops. We talked about that several times in our cord. That, OpenSea, there's a few of them on potential airdrops that you may want to check out. But listen, MetaMask token would be huge, right? I would say absolutely be huge. But if you kind of think about it, this Pulsechain could be bigger because it's more tokens and it targets even more people than MetaMask. Okay, MetaMask is not all of Ethereum. Not everybody that has an Ethereum wallet has a MetaMask. Now, granted, most people do. I would say it's like 90%. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's a significant amount. But Pulsechain is not only targeting MetaMask, they're targeting all of Ethereum. Every single project, every token, every LP, everything. They're coming for everybody. It's a big hook, guys. It is. It's interesting to see what's going to happen. And like I said, even if it's captures 1% of Ether, I think it's significant because Ether is huge. What's the market cap of Ether? Let's talk about it. 241 billion. No, yeah, 241 billion. Okay, so what's 1% of that? 2 billion, 2.4. $2.4 would put it somewhere around ApeCoin. And listen, ApeCoin's a big project and everything, but this is big. This is a network. This is a whole network. And yeah, Ape's doing their own thing, but they don't got their own chain yet. I'm telling you. How much market cap will be? I just said I don't know. Like, you know, I'm throwing numbers off the top. You know, like if it captures, let's say if it captures 1% of Ether market cap, Ether, like I said, is 242. What is it? 240? Yeah, 241. Am I doing the math right? 1% of 241 is 2, right? Yeah. So it would be 200 billion. 200, 2.4 billion, right? So 214 times 0.01. Yeah, it's 2. Yeah, so that's right. And that's a little bit more than what was sacrificed, right? I know that there was, I remember hearing Richard say that taking out the hex, which a lot of people sacrifice hex, there was 660 million, so a little bit less than a billion, just and the other tokens that were sacrificed. And then you add hex and it went over $1 billion in sacrifices. I'm telling you. There's meat on the bones here. Now, if it's going to see the types of exponential returns that hex did, I'm going to say probably not right now. I mean, anything's possible, but that's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for, is a 6x, a 10x, maybe even a 20x out of the gate. What would look at me stuttering? What will it do in the long run? I don't know. But yeah, you got people saying 10,000x, and I don't know, guys, to be honest with that. All right, take a few more comments and questions. As far as when Pulsechain, to answer the question, I don't know, but the last thing I heard is that, it's been 2 weeks, mid-May, 2 weeks, mid-May. That's what we keep hearing. So I would, my best guess is worst case scenario, we'll see it sometime this summer. Hopefully early summer here. We haven't even started summer. It's about to start. Early summer, I think we'd be rocking and rolling with some Pulse. Shout out to Always New, Midas the Dog, Tintin, and the rest of the boomers. I'll take a few more comments. You give it a couple more seconds here for some comments and questions. I know there's a little lag here on the live stream. So when I speak, and by the time it gets to you and, you comment, there's usually maybe like a 5 to 10 second lag, but in some cases, it could be more. All right, boomers, shout out to New, shout out to Midas, Tintin, the rest of the boomers. Go ahead and join that Discord right now. Tap in, tune in, join the giveaway, click so you can get on the whitelist if you wish. To get an opportunity to get on the whitelist. It doesn't guarantee you, but I'll be doing a lot more giveaways, so it won't be too hard to get on the whitelist. So tap in, guys. We'll talk soon. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Thank you for pumping.